welcome to Backstage Pass. My name is Kim Betcher and this is Rachel Hofstrand, and we're the marketing duo here at the Historic Holmes Theater and the Center of Detroit Lake, so part of the DLCCC. So we're excited. We have been talking a little bit about spring, and the weather is hopefully turning a little bit outside if you're watching this, depending on what day of the week you're watching this. So, but we are excited about some spring and summer activities we have, and at the end of this week, we're going to talk some theater stuff. At the end of this week, we have a fun show coming.
Really fun show. It's called Outrageous. It's an interactive arts and music experience. They sing, they dance, they paint and create art on stage. It's a great show for the whole family.
Yeah, so hopefully if you didn't see us last week, go find that. You get to see that TV3 clip on there. So.
Yep, so join us for that this Friday, April 27th.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And then you have, next week we have a cool thing, and this is like a moment for me because I did not know who this artist really was. I kind of heard of a couple of his songs, but at the time he came here, this is the kind of the first really big show that the theater did. And you guys have been celebrating kind of your 15-year cycle season, full season, and so you're capping it off with Arlo Guthrie.
Yes.
And it was so cool the first time he was here. I was sitting in the balcony with my parents, and it was just cool to see the wide variety of demographics of people he brought into the show, and it was a sold-out show, and I cannot wait to see him again. So
it was our first sellout here, actually, so we thought it would be appropriate to bring him back for our 50th anniversary. Arlo Guthrie, he's the Woodstock veteran, just well known. He's coming here with his son and his daughter, and they are doing, their show is called the Regeneration Tour, so it's just a bunch of Guthries
very cool.
singing. So that is April 4th.
May 4th.
May 4th.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah, so check that out. You can get tickets online, or you can stop in at the box office. Again, we've talked about this before, but I just love the feature. I actually just went on the other day again and just looked to see, okay, if I'm going to get seats for the show, or do I want to get, and you can just look at the seats. You can pick your seats. You can stop in and call, like you said. You can either order it online or call and order while you're watching. It's super cool. Make it very convenient.
Yeah, and there's just really not a bad seat in the house. So.
No, there's not. There's really not. So one of my favorite places to watch actually is in the balcony.
Yes, the balcony is great.
Yeah, it's great to see. You get to see the whole action. But anyway, so we're talking about that. We have some fun things. We touched on it last week, but we have some really great, and I'm sure you'll have Beth and Amy on in the next couple weeks too, but there's some really great theater camps for kids. If you have kids or grandkids coming, I encourage you to check them out. I have kids that are this is age appropriate for, and we always do the Missoula Children's, and we always have been partnering now with the Prairie Fire with the schools, with the DL Public Schools, Community Ed. But there's 2 new opportunities that you guys worked really hard to put together, and I don't think people understand the commitment and what you have to do to kind of get some of these things together. But I know my daughter came home from school a week or so ago already talking about the Annie Jr.
Annie Jr. We're getting Annie Jr. So, I mean, it will be a big production. I think it runs about 3 weeks long. We're having open auditions, and those are at the end of May, beginning of June. So, if you're interested, they're open auditions. I believe it. Go online or go into the program guide. There's more information in there. Yeah. So much fun.
It's really great.
Yep.
So. And then the V's. We have the band camp.
Yes, we have rock band camp. So it's kind of something for every kid.
Yeah.
We need guitar players, we need singers, we need drummers, and they are going to work with Bobby V's sons and nephew, and they are going to put together some bands and have an actual live performance on stage with professional sound, with some of the best rockers in Minnesota.
Yeah, that's awesome. So very cool. Some great opportunities for kids on the theater side, and one of the things that we're lucky enough is we can do some combining of both areas, and we have some things coming up here on the fitness side as well. We have our summer day camp happening with Dave and the crew. So if you're interested at all in that, you have kids that age, you can check that out with Dave. If you haven't signed up, you're not quite sure, and you do not have to commit to the full week. You can do 1 day, you can do 2 days, you can drop in, you can do whatever, which we've both taken advantage of a time or two. So you can certainly do that. It's a great opportunity for kids. And then also I did want to tease, because we are getting into that May thinking, we do have our summer rec program. That is something fun out in the park, and we'll have Dave on to talk a little bit more about that down the road. But we do have that that happens, so pay attention to that as well. And then coming up here later this week, later next week, we have our 5th and 6th grade track program get started here at the end of April. And then we also will be kicking off registration things for our youth, our Tough Laker youth obstacle run. So lots of fun. Yes. Lots of fun things happening. So if you have kids out there, we encourage you to sign up and check out our website at www.dlccc.org. Thanks.